My healing readings have helped people whose symptoms and treatment were not identified by their doctors. When I meditate prior to the reading, I discover root causes most doctors and healers don't even know to consider, like family curses, spirit attachments, karmic and family beliefs, and most often, empathic energy or emotional trauma. In a healing reading, you learn about your spiritual gifts and how to best apply them to heal yourself directly and or attract the best healers and approaches for you. For example, I had a friend and client that would get tremendous migraine headaches, seemingly out of nowhere. They weren't related to her hormonal changes, stress, diet, or sinuses, some of the typical sources of migraines. When I meditated with her, I received a vision of a volcano exploding. After my friend was feeling better, I told her about the vision. She had suspected for some time that her headaches might be related to actual volcanic eruptions. So she watched the relationship between her headaches and volcanic eruptions and found a correlation. She began doing healing work with the planet at the first sign she might be getting a headache, and her headaches disappeared. One woman I read for would enter a room full of people and her presence alone was healing for them. But because she didn't recognize or understand her gift and how to be with it properly, she was experiencing significant and unexplainable physical pain. When I explained how her gift worked, she knew how to use her gift to help others without experiencing any pain. When you don't recognize or know how to use your healing gifts, that energy can back up in your body and cause you to experience pain. Now, occasionally I receive insights about physical roots of illnesses and can suggest where the client and their doctors could test for seemingly mysterious conditions. For example, I had a client that I recognized had contracted parvovirus. This is an illness usually associated with animals, but when I suggested she ask her doctor if there was a strain humans could contract, she discovered that there was indeed a strain that affects people. When they did a blood test for it, they discovered she had been exposed. Most often, the information I receive revolves around unrecognized or unused abilities and empathy that is backing up in the body, and or emotional trauma that is creating constraints emotionally and physically. I always make sure you leave the reading with greater understanding of your gifts and how to use them to help you heal yourself. My readings are empowering rather than predictive, so if you are thinking about a healing reading, check out the suggested questions below this video that you might want to consider asking me. Prior to your reading, you'll have an opportunity to submit your 3 most important healing questions for me to take into my meditation. After meditation, we'll discuss on the phone what I discovered about your spiritual gifts and how your gifts apply to the 3 questions you have asked and your healing. I look forward to sharing sacred space with you in a healing reading.